Tonight on Access TV, Live Live with Gotham Comedy Live. Get ready to laugh with John Reinman, Lil Rel, Joe List, Johnny Lampert, and your host, Charlie Murphy. From the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City, live, all happening right now. Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Charlie Murphy.
Yes. Welcome to Gotham Comedy Live. Yeah. Uncensored, unfiltered. This is the real shit going down tonight, man. I want to welcome everybody here, man. I am glad to be here tonight, man. Yes, Lord. And they brought me on the right time, too. You know, we just coming off the heat wave. And, you know, when you do stand-up when it's hot outside, it's a whole totally different experience. Like, on the way down here, I was in the car just assuming that when I got up on stage, there'd be somebody and sitting in the front row not wearing quite enough clothing, thus allowing me to get a free titty show. I guess not tonight, but there's always tomorrow. That's why I love the summertime. I love doing stand-up in the summer. I don't even like the winter, man. That's right. You'll never see me participating in any winter activities. You'll never see me sliding down the hill on a sled, having a snowball fight. Shit, you hit me with a snowball, we're gonna fight for real. That's right. I don't like nothing cold unless it's in a glass, man. I don't like feeling them type of weird moments, man. But when I had the opportunity to come down here and entertain y'all, I said, I'm coming right down there because I know it's uncensored and I could say some shit that I normally wouldn't be able to say. I could point out some of the crazy shit I've been seeing lately. Like, for instance, I was in the mall the other day, right? I'm walking through the mall, minding my business. And I see a woman pushing a baby stroller. And as she walked by, I looked in the baby stroller. The dog was in the baby stroller. Caught me off guard. That fucked me up. I want to kick that goddamn stroller over. But it's just the type of things I've been noticing lately. Crazy shit been happening, one thing after another. The Pope retired. That didn't strike you all as crazy? I mean, have you ever heard of the Pope retiring before? That fucked me up, man. Think about it, the last Pope didn't retire until he was dead for about 4 years. Don't front, you remember they was bringing that motherfucker out like Weekend at Bernie's and shit. and now they got a new Pope. The world loves him, so big up to the Pope, big up to the new Pope. But it's some strange shit. The Pope had to turn in his red bottom shoes. It fucked me up. Made me wonder if it's all really happening. I walked into a 7-Eleven today, you know, to buy me some rolling papers. Because yes, I do smoke weed every now and then. Hell yeah. Like once an hour. Yeah, I walked in the 7-Eleven and said, I want some rolling papers. Dude behind the counter got pissed off, man. Had a scowl on his face. We don't sell drug paraphernalia here. I was like, really? Why not? Shit, you sell alcohol here. Yeah, you got condoms, you got sex pills. Shit, you be even selling ham sandwiches. And you a Muslim. It don't strike you as some strange shit. It's a lot of strange shit been happening lately, man. Strange things. Paula Deen is losing her entire empire. $17 million a year for saying the word nigga. I'm gonna tell you why that strikes me as strange, because I say nigga about 200 times a day. Find out somebody's losing $17 million a year for saying nigga just struck me as strange, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't really think black people should be mad at Paula Deen for saying the word nigger. I think black people should be mad at Paula Deen for all the recipes she stole from niggas. Yeah, that's what I think. And the strangest things I've noticed in the last couple of weeks was I was watching TV, right? About 3 weeks ago. Seen these 3 women walk out this basement in Cleveland. Then I heard this horrific story about how these women were held captive in the basement for 10 years straight. And I was like, wow, that is fucked up. Ain't nothing funny about that. But it's something very funny about the man that saved them. Is it me or does this motherfucker look just like my brother in the barbershop in Coming to America? Am I tripping? He fucked me up, man. I had to call Eddie up like, hey, nigga, what you doing saving bitches with a costume on? What you mean it ain't you, nigga? I'm looking at your picture right now. Charles Ramsey is now American hero. Give it up for Charles Ramsey, y'all. Give it up. 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 And since we're in New York, we got to cover some New York issues. You know, right now, everybody in New York is in an uproar over Wiener and his wiener. I don't know what the big deal was, man. It ain't like he pulled out a Johnson, he pulled out a Wiener, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is all in the uproar. And I'm going, why, man? This is the same culture that a couple months ago, the #1 book was 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah. Y'all remember 50 Shades of Grey? 9 out of 10 women had a copy of 50 Shades of Grey. 5 out of 10 had it on their nightstand. And when I heard those statistics, I was like, you know what? I think I need to go get me a copy of 50 Shades of Grey. So I did, y'all. I went out and got me a copy of 50 Shades of Grey, and I read it from cover to cover. And now that I read it from cover to cover, I have an announcement for all the women that's in the room tonight. Yes, ladies, I finally realized I've been taking it easy on your ass. Hell yeah, shit. After I read that book, I went out and got me some mountain climbing equipment and shit. I want to tell all the guys, man, we've been cheated. We've been taught to associate romance with wine, candy, flowers, and shit like that. And I'm not saying it ain't romantic, violence. I'm not saying it's not romantic. But after reading that book, I realized we don't know the whole definition. So next Valentine's Day, I want you to try something different. You did all the other shit before. Try something different. I don't want you to come in the room with a dog collar, with a wine and candies. I want you to come in there with a dog collar. Put it on her neck and say, let's go for a walk, bitch. Walk into the kitchen and tie it to the stove and say, shut the fuck up and take this dick. It's 50 Shades of Grey. Pah! Now listen, before you do that, I want you to read the book. That way, if your ass go to jail, you can't blame it on Charlie Murphy. Now, we're gonna keep the show moving. We're gonna keep the show grooving. We're gonna keep the show popping. We're gonna keep it live and keep it uncensored. Are y'all ready for some more comedy? That's what I'm talking about.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. John Reinman is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs happening right now.
Okay. Now we have the first comic coming to the stage from Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, y'all, John Reinman. Give it up for John Reinman. Give it up. Show him some love, y'all. What's up?
Thank you very much. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good, too. I'll tell you why. I recently got married. It's something I did. Thank you. I did my research ahead of time, though. I found out that as a guy, when you buy an engagement ring for your girlfriend, it is supposed to cost the equivalent of 3 months' salary. It's supposed to cost you 3 months' salary. So I quit my job, and that was it. Problem solved. Hope you like ring pops. Happy to be married, though. Happy to be out, grown up, living on my own. It's not so good a few years ago. I'll tell you what happened, all right? I lost my job, okay? My roommate had to move. I had nowhere else to go. I had to move back in with my parents. I think the worst part about moving back with my parents is all the snooping that started up again. You know, finding the condoms and the porn, the whole stash of weed. I mean, it was my fault for looking, but still, I just wish that somebody... Cut the shit, Mom. I got a temp job in the morning, all right? They live where I grew up, same house and everything. Grew up in New Hampshire, which, yeah, we're probably related. It's the way it is. It's a very diverse place, New Hampshire. All kinds of white people. And dorks, nerds, we're all up there. It was weird to move back with my parents, though. My dad's an interesting guy. He used to be an airline pilot, but he retired. But he missed work. So this is true. He went back to work part-time as a school bus driver. That is what, he's a school bus driver. Because apparently his passion in life is just hauling around ungrateful people. That's just what he's into, you know? Hey, Timmy, how you doing? Fuck you, old man. Well, nicer than adults, at least, yeah. Nobody's gonna get me fucking fired, this thing. I'm glad he's not a pilot, though. I'm glad he's not a pilot anymore because it's not such a cushy, great gig anymore, especially in the last decade, you know? Things have changed, protocol's different. I didn't like this. Like, when my dad was flying, towards the end of his time flying, he, as the pilot of the plane, had to go through twice as much security as we do, people off the street, to get on the plane. He had to get patted down twice. He had to go through 2 metal detectors, the pilot of the plane. And I remember I was complaining about this once, and one of my friends said, "Oh, yeah? What if the pilot has a dangerous weapon?" I was like, "Oh, you mean like the giant fucking plane he's flying through the sky?" That's not enough of a weapon for you? If that pilot wants to hurt you guys all at once, all he's got to do is go like this. Whoopsie daisy, and bang, you hit your head, you spill your drink, you got food all over you, look like a bunch of idiots, you know? What do you think he's going to do? Get up in the flight and go kill everybody individually, you know? Like, "Hey, Carl, I'm going to go to the bathroom," and then just take a hammer and go back and play whack-a-mole for 20 minutes, one by one. Every person on the pilot, just slowly making his way. Guy sitting in the back row is like, "Ugh, I'm always last. Hate flying. Fucking Delta. And they're gonna charge me for it too, I know it." It's weird, though. My parents have been married for like over 30 years, though. They know what's going on. They know what to expect. They're pros at it, though. My wife and I are still relatively new, you know? Like, people ask you a crazy question when you first get married. When are you gonna have kids? Kids, plural, right? Because it seems like no one just has a kid anymore because of in vitro fertilization. People want to get pregnant right away, but then they can't, so they get in vitro, but they get too fucking pregnant, you know? They end up having twins. They end up having triplets. We had John and Kate, 2 and then 6, and the Octomom trumps that, 6 and then 8. Then through the chaos, like it was a trend, came this woman from Tunisia, claimed she was pregnant with 12 babies. Imagine for a minute that's true, and you're the doctor that has to give that kind of news to somebody, you know? Be like, "Well, we got the results of your sonogram. Is it a boy or a girl? It's a jury. That's what you're gonna be having, so." The verdict is in, and it's weird. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna raise my kids, though. You start to think about hypotheticals like what you're gonna do, you know, and things you would and wouldn't let your kids do. I'll tell you right now, will not let my kids watch scary movies. Will not let that happen, you know? And it has nothing to do with them being scarred or traumatized or having nightmares or anything. It's a personal thing. Like, I think like anyone, if you've watched a scary movie in the last 10 or 15 years, if you notice the same recurring trend, the same recurring stereotype, which is somehow, miraculously, always seems like it's the most famous white person that makes it to the end of that scary movie. Somehow, they always plow through and survive. You know, 28 Days Later, Saw, the remake of King Kong a few years ago. One of the first guys to die when they get to the island happens to be the one black guy. Really? He can't outrun Jack Black? Fuck you, okay? I know that's not accurate. Look at me, I can do that, all right? Best example, though, all time. In film history, not a recent movie, goes back forever, 30 years. The movie The Shining. You seen the movie The Shining? Got 4 main people in The Shining. Jack Nicholson, very famous white guy. Shelley Duvall, famous white lady. Danny Lloyd, cute little white boy. And Scatman Crothers. Not a white person, all right? So right away. Now, Scatman plays the chef at the hotel. He's a psychic like the boy. He pulls him close to the beginning, give him all the stereotypical lines. They bond, you know, these crazy things. You're gonna like it here. We got the chocolate chip cookies, vanilla ice cream, key lime pie, cranberry apples. Here's what saying shit that's not even words, the flippity flop and the jibba jabba. That's the scariest part of the movie right there, okay? Now, Scatman says, I'm gonna leave this hotel in Colorado. I'm going back to Florida. You guys have a good winter. Good luck taking care of it. He leaves. A week goes by. Jack Nicholson loses it. Decides, I gotta kill my family. Spends a week chasing a 3-year-old boy around the house with an axe. Can't catch him, right? Olive oil lady, she's running down the hall in high heels, mascara's running. She makes it away unscathed. Scatman Crothers is in Miami. Across the country, gets a hunch something is wrong. I have to get there. I have to help and stop these murders. Goes and gets on an airplane, flies all the way out there, lands. Gotta help. Goes and rents a car. Drives a car in a snowstorm till all the wheels come off the car. Gotta get there, gotta help me. Goes and gets a snowcat like an idiot. Drives a snowcat uphill, no windshield, snow's hitting the eyes. I gotta help. This guy does everything short of take a hot air balloon with Steve Martin and John Candy to get to this fucking hotel. Takes 2 steps in. Oh, is anyone there? Boom! He's the one that gets murdered. And then the worst part is when he gets to the afterlife, St. Peter says, well, you're gonna like it here. We got chocolate chip cookies, vanilla ice cream, flippity flop. Fuck! Thank you guys very much. Bye-bye.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Lil Rel is taking the stage when we return.
The next comic up keeps it real all the time. I want y'all to give it up for Lil Real from Comedy Central, from his Comedy Central special, Lil Real. Give it up, Lil Real!
Thank you, sir. Yes, yeah, what up? New York City! Yes, I'm happy as hell to be here. I got on my dick print jeans. This don't mean nothing to y'all, but first time I ever said that on TV, dick print jeans. Damn, I'm so happy to be here. Y'all don't know, I'm in a good mood. There's 2 things happening in my life. Number one, I'm 32 now, and I don't mean nothing to nobody, but this the last leg of my damn hair. It don't mean nothing to you. Like, that's why I'm getting all these haircuts I always wanted. This is Nino Brown. I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm gonna get my Nino Brown before it's over with. That's why I got it. I'm on the last leg. I can't afford no more mess ups. This is it. Somebody messed this up, I'm up here like Charlie Murphy. I'm on the bald side. That's it. That shit is gone. Look, let me tell you something. You know, black men, we know when it's about to happen too. That's why you gotta watch you cut your hair. You can hear when somebody mess you up. The clippers make a certain noise. You be sitting there minding your business here. I'm like, what was that? You try to look in the mirror, he done cut the lights out in the shop so you can't look. Like, God damn. You can tell when somebody mess you up when they don't charge you. You be like, what I owe you? Oh, nothing. Happy birthday. Go home, man. Like, birthday? My damn birthday, fam. I got a bunch of barber stories, I swear. I think they need to put a line between the barber and your face, too. Some of them just be too close. You know, if they got their dick print jeans on, it's a wrap. You sitting there uncomfortable. Like, I came here for a fade, not to be Sandusky. It's bullshit. I didn't ask for this. Now I gotta go on Oprah. Shit. One time I got mad, I lifted the chair up myself. Like, you know something, you'll cut my shit on your tippy toes. Go get your chair. How about that? Can't deal with these damn barbers. I'm telling you, this is the last story and I'll stop. Like, I almost took this dude to Judge Mathis. Let me tell you what he did. This dude cut my mole off and didn't say nothing. How you cut somebody mole off and don't say nothing? I don't know if everybody had a mole cut off before. You bleed slowly. So I'm in the chair getting sleepy and weak. I don't even know why. Like, hey, I got a gas leak in here or something? What the? Grandma, why you here? You're supposed to be dead. I'm fucking dying. I'm sliding out the chair. He cut my hair as I go down like it ain't shit wrong. God damn, I'm so irritated by everything. That's why women so lucky. All they can do, you know, they can buy a wig. They ain't got to worry about their fucking hair. You get a wig, you good to go. We didn't even know females wear wigs until you move in with them. That's when you find out. I couldn't even sleep the first night me and my wife moved in together. She had a bunch of dummies on the dresser. I'm like, who the hell are you? Who the fuck is all these people in here? I had to draw faces on them because they get fucking... But look, I'm gonna tell you something, fellas, give you some advice. Wigs is the best thing you can get, ladies, you know. It's cheaper, you know, it's a recession. Buy her a wig. Take her to the best beauty supply or wig store. Get the good wig. You know what I'm saying? They gotta get her wig down with a stick. That's how expensive her wig is. You walk in there, oh, you want the human hair. Hold on, oh. Must be your anniversary or something. I don't usually go up here for the human hair. Hell yeah. Got a name, that's the Dream Girl wig. Oh, for real? Right. See, look, some of y'all ain't never seen a stick man before because you got money. When you live in a bad neighborhood, the stick man exists. Because the dope fiends steal everything, so they got to keep everything high up. You can't even go to the grocery store in that neighborhood without the stick man showing up. He gets shit down with a stick you ain't supposed to. But hold on, you want the 2% of whole milk, boy. These dope fiends is stealing the shit out this milk. God damn. Who's selling this milk on the streets? Stick man. Damn, I'm so irritated by everything. I just found out Victoria's Secret is really a magic store. Yeah, it ain't real. I used to think it was a sexy place for sexiness. It's for phoniness. Fake bras and fake booty pad panties. Got lotion so we can't really smell your real body. Wish we had a store to fool your ass. Victor's Secret. See a bunch of grown men with little blue bags. What'd you see what I got from Victor's? Be a dick bra in there. Fool your ass. We both get naked. Like, this ain't me. It's a 38 double dick. You know this ain't my size. You know damn well men wouldn't buy their size. You having a stick man in there. God damn, we selling the shit out these 38 double dicks. God damn, all these big dick Americans. That's all women do is fool you. Well, women are so confident. So I'm scared to go out tonight. I want to party, but I can't deal with birthday girl. Let me say this, ladies, just advice. Just because it's your birthday, don't mean you can wear a fitted dress. You know what I mean? If you don't have a fitted dress body, I It's like women think they body erase when it's their birthday and they can wear whatever they want. Fuck that, nah. You don't see men doing it. I ain't gonna wear no muscle shirt with the zip on there just because it's my birthday. And them damn tight ass dresses built like a dryer. With the door open, that's her stomach. I swear, they be thinking they all, and I'll tell you who the worst out of all y'all. It's like the ghetto hood rat chicks. Hood rats they confidence is on 10. They wear they little fitted dress, think they the shit. Let me tell you why they think they the shit. It's because they friends. All right, I'm gonna tell you a quick true story, right? So damn, all right. So I'm at this liquor store, right? I go in, and I ain't even walked in yet. I just see them. It's a whole bunch of them. You know, if you just see your hand movement like this, just... You finna run into some bullshit, I'll tell you that. Now, it had to be the fat hood rat birthday. She had a crown on. She had like... she had a crown on and a fitted Coogee dress. I can't make this up. And she thinks she all that because her friends lying. Hood rats are terrible friends. They be lying like, look at you, Mimi, it's your birthday. You about to shut them down. You about to get on some Moscato, sipping on Moscato. Her fat happy ass. Thank you. This is the best birthday ever. Big ass up. Now, at this point, mind your business. That's what I didn't do. I decided to say something like, hey, you weird-built mother, look. Won't you hurry get your Scotto and get the hell, who is you, boo-boo, who is you? Who is you? Get your goofy ass out of here. You a bitch, you a lame. Who the fuck is a bitch? Like, you need to get your life together. Life together? Are you serious? Oh, he don't know. A bitch at Everest College right now in the nursing program. I'm about to be an RNT and ambulance driver. You gonna be sick as hell? I'm like, no, don't help him die, bitch, die. Die, bitch, die. Hey, y'all, thank y'all so much, man. A little rest, my time. Peace out.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV. Live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Joe List is taking the stage when we return.
Hey, listen, y'all. We got more fire funk coming for you from Comedy Central. Give it up for Joe List. Joe List, y'all.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks. That's exciting. I'm excited to be here. I'm a little nervous. I kind of feel like shit. I had McDonald's for lunch today. Yeah, McDonald's will make you feel like shit. It doesn't matter what size you are or what you order. You will feel like a piece of shit when you leave McDonald's. You can go to McDonald's to ask for directions. You'll leave there having to shit. You're like, what the hell? I didn't even eat anything. Ugh. You ever go to McDonald's, you order your food, they put your tray down with your fries and your soda, but you're still waiting for your cheeseburger, so you just start eating your fries while you're standing in line? That's really sort of a low point in a human being's life when you're doing that. I was doing that the other day, then I realized they weren't even my fries. I was just eating somebody's food. Then I realized I hadn't even ordered yet. I was third in line. I'm just reaching around. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm an animal. I'll pay you when you get up there. The other day I was in line at McDonald's. I was wearing my backpack. I was running errands, so I had a backpack on. This guy behind me was like, hey, man, no backpacks in line. And I was like, what? And he goes, you're taking up too much space. I was like, I don't mean to be insensitive, but I'm the only one here that's not morbidly obese. So why don't we pretend it's back fat? How's that? I'm just one of you. Can that be cool? I have a horrible diet. I know this is weird, but I've been having some trouble shitting lately. And I know that's a weird thing to say, but it's a comedy show and I don't have health insurance, so I just have to sort of throw out my... I was talking to this guy the other day after a show. He was like, hey man, have you been eating a lot of cheese lately? And I was like, I've been eating almost exclusively cheese my entire life. No good? And he goes, yeah, that's it. That binds up your system. Did you guys know that cheese is bad for you? I had no idea. When I was a kid, my parents gave me cheese. They told me it had calcium, and I would have strong bones. They failed to mention that I would also have a sealed asshole when I was 31. Yeah. I don't know if I would have made that trade, you know? I'm like, it's a good thing I have those strong bones, because I almost broke one trying to pass my lunch yesterday, because I've been eating cheese every... I had to Google how to take better bowel movements. That's where I'm at in my life. I'm just Googling how to shit. And Google sent me to WebMD. One of the things it said on WebMD was to avoid anal sex. I was like, you got it, WebMD. I'm actually several years ahead of you on that advice. I like that they say avoid, like it's gluten. Like, I'm like, is there anal sex in these pancakes? I just want to have a sort of a strict... I can't have anal... Everything I learned about food as a kid is bullshit. When I was a kid, my dad told me to eat steak. He said it would put hair on my chest. And then I became an adult, and I found out that steak does not put hair on your chest. Puberty and genetics puts hair on your chest. Steak puts fat in your arteries and is quite dangerous. I'm like, hey, Dad, I'm having chest pains. Is that the hair finally coming in, or am I dying? Is it supposed to hurt when I get my chest hair? I thought I was going to have strong bones and a hairy chest. I can't shit, and I'm going to die of a coronary at 40. I've been eating steak and cheese my entire life. Oh, thanks. I'm trying to eat healthy. I just started eating salad. I hadn't eaten salad till I was 29. That's true. It's really good. I get a bunch of lettuce and then put a bunch of cheese on top of it. It's really good for you, and it's exciting. I'm trying to get healthy. I do yoga. I have horrible anxiety, so I do yoga. Yoga helps my anxiety after I'm done with it. After yoga, I feel good. During yoga, that's the most anxiety I've ever had. If you're not familiar with yoga, it's usually me, 2 gay guys, and 25 of the hottest women I've ever seen. I can't be publicly horny, homophobic, and relaxed all at the same time. That's a lot of work. The girls are too hot. The instructor's like, everyone put your legs over your heads. I'm like, I was just going to say that. That's a great idea. Let's do that. And she's like, everyone lay down on your tummies. I'm like, I can't. I have the largest erection of my entire life. I'm going to teeter-totter from shoulder to shoulder if I'm laying on my tummy. And I also have a small nama stain in my shorts, so I don't know. Yoga can be confusing if you've never done it. I was there the other day. The instructor's like, Joe, you have a lot of tension in your back. You should be breathing into your back and then breathing out of your back. I was like, I don't know what that means. I am exclusively a face breather, so maybe that's why I'm so tense. I've been breathing out of my face for the last 30 years like an idiot, not realizing I was supposed to be doing this whale style the entire time. Like, I have a weird birth defect where I don't have holes in my back, so I can try to breathe out of my butt. Is that a thing? I believe that's known as a queef in the business, but I'll have to Google it. I have horrible anxiety all the time. Kids give me anxiety. I don't know if you guys have kids. You don't. You seem pretty young. Kids make me nervous. I have a niece and a nephew. I like being an uncle. Being an uncle is better than being a dad. As an uncle, you can do this. I'm too drunk to hold the baby. And that's completely acceptable. You can totally say that. If you say that as a dad, people are like, you piece of shit. I knew this was a bad idea. Uncle, they're like, that's hilarious. Maybe tomorrow? I'm like, maybe. Probably not. I'll be drunk then, too. But whatever. You can smell it. It's fun. I have a niece and a nephew. My nephew's a little baby. The other day, I was at my sister's house. That's where they live. And, thanks. My nephew was taking a nap down the hallway, right? We were all drinking beers in the living room. We're a fun family. I get up. I'm like, I'm going to grab another beer. Does anybody need anything? My sister goes, hey, while you're up, could you check on the baby? I was like, I don't even know what that means. She goes, you know what I mean? Just go down there. Make sure he's still breathing and hasn't rolled out of bed. I was like, wait a minute. There's a chance that your baby is dead down the hallway? What? That's your parental system? Periodically dispatch a relative to see if your baby has passed away? I was like, hey, would you mind checking on the baby? Because I'm not sure how to come back here with possibly the worst news ever. Oh, thanks. I I gotta walk back into a party with a fresh beer. Hey! I just checked on the baby. You may want to sit down for this. It's pretty serious. That thing is colder than this beer. But anyways, that's, uh-oh. Yeah. The baby was dead the entire joke, all right? Take it easy. People, ooh. That's not even the first time there's been confusion like that. I had never heard the term put the baby down in reference to a nap. Did you know that means nap with a baby? It does not mean that with a dog, so it's a bit confusing. My sister's like, we just put the baby down. I'm like, you did? How bad was it crying? Jesus. You don't even seem sad. Babies are sensitive sleepers. I didn't know that until I had a niece and a nephew. When my niece was a baby, she was such a sensitive sleeper, we weren't allowed to flush the toilet if she was sleeping. My sister's like, could you not flush the toilet? It might wake up the baby. I was like, cool. What about the marinating smell of shit? What if that wakes up the baby? Is that... I might never fall asleep again because Uncle Doug took a dump 3.5 hours ago that's still in the house. So. It's a lot of work having kids. I know it is because people with kids try to get me directly involved with their kids without asking my permission first. Does that ever happen? I was at a supermarket the other day. This woman's pushing a baby carriage. The baby's crying. She yells at it. She goes, you better stop crying. You're bothering this nice young man right here. And then points at me. Now I'm just involved in disciplining a child that I don't know. I was like, you're actually not bothering me at all. You're bothering your mother, and she's bothering me. That's what's actually happening. I'm drunk buying fudgicles. I could give a shit that your baby is crying, so. I have horrible anxiety. Sex gives me anxiety. I know that's a big thing. Even when you're having sex, I still have anxiety. You ever be fooling around sexually and you try to talk dirty and you end up just saying something ridiculous that ruins the entire thing? I think I have the worst one ever. One time I was fooling around with a girl and she was doing the old business down here in this area with her head. Head, I believe is the term for it. She was doing that. I tried to talk dirty. This is what I said. I went, yeah, baby, yeah. Suck it like a man. You guys are great. Thank you very much. That's all my time. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City. Johnny Lampert is taking the stage when we return. Welcome back to the Access TV presentation of Gotham Comedy Live. More laughs happening right now.
Hey, the next flame spitter we got coming up here is from A&E and a Comedy Central special. I want you to give it up special for my boy, Johnny Lampert. Give it up for Johnny Lampert.
Oh, thank you. Hey, before I start, how about one more round of applause for me, everybody? Come on. You all having a good summer? I'm having a great summer. I did something recently I'm very excited about. Joined the Big Brothers of America Association. Yep. It's going great. Every Saturday they come to my house. They take me to the zoo. We go to the ball game. I figure between them and the Make-A-Wish Foundation, I'm going to the Super Bowl next year. I'm a giver, people. Tell you a little more about me. I'm married. I don't like it. You know what? It boils down to this. I think I'd like being married a lot better if I could just have my own room. Oh, the guys are looking around. He's right. I want my own room. I just want my own room. You know, when I was 16, I had my own room. I don't know how I lost these privileges. I don't know when I got demoted and I got to share everything with this nut job. I just want my own room, my own bathroom, my own kitchen. I just want my own place. I got to be honest. If I could have my own apartment and a girlfriend, marriage would be so good. Well, these Italian guys, they get to have a girlfriend, right? They'll love a mistress, a gumata. I'm Jewish, I want a gumatza. I want another girl on the side that my wife doesn't know about that's disappointed in me also. No, I love my wife, I do. I love everything about her except one thing, which I think makes me a lucky guy, right? One thing. The only thing I don't like about her, small thing, is her personality. But it's not even her fault. I didn't know her personality, you know? We met in a dance club. It was noisy. We didn't talk. Next date went to the movies. Didn't talk. Finally, we got married. We started talking. I realized I don't like this chick. But we still look at each other like we did the day we first met. Like two perfect strangers who think they could do way better. That was a good one, wasn't it? So it was my birthday recently. My wife bought me a card. I'm sick of the whole card system. We all have the same problem. It's someone's birthday, you're under the card shop, you try to find the perfect card that says exactly how you feel, and then, you know, you gotta write something personal on the bottom, or they get pissed off, right? So you know what I do now? I just write, Dear Debbie, stuff in the middle, and then I write, if you wanna know how I feel, please refer to above. She wrote me a card. Tell me if I'm too sensitive. You know what she writes on my card? Happy birthday. This is the year of the new you. I said, you know what? Just for that, you're getting another year of the current me. Keep it up. You get a year of the old me. And believe me, you won't like him. The single happy me. The guy you killed. The guy who was married to the young, slutty you. Also dead. Then she said, you know, you got me all wrong. I just want to know the real you. I said, look, the real me, you're never going to meet, okay? The real me didn't want to get married in the first place. The real me is in Las Vegas right now, banging hookers, laughing at the current me. The real me thinks the current me is an idiot. And the current me agrees. But you learn weird things when you're married. I'm married 18 years now. You know what I found out recently? My wife is bisexual. She's only sexual when I buy her something. I told her I was getting a Mercedes. I was getting it for about a week, and then that scam ended. She loves money, though. Anything that costs money, she's interested in. Now she wants to go skydiving. I don't know about you people. I'm not interested in any of these recreational activities where I'm trying to have fun and yet not die at the same time. I said, I got a better idea. Instead of going skydiving, why don't we just go drowning? Yeah, I'll take you to a lake. I'll shove your head under. And then when you're almost dead, I'll pull you out. You'll be so happy. We'll make it like a family vacation. We'll bring your mother and your father. Take the whole family waterboarding for Christmas. But the sex life, it's tough, you know? It's tough when you get older and you're married, you know? I think what my problem is right now is ever since I got married, right? Ever since we had children, there is nothing less important to my wife than having sex with me. And I know this because the other day I said, hey, we haven't had sex in like 2 months. You think we could hook up tonight? She goes, what, are you crazy? I just ran out of Scotch tape. Which, believe me, made no sense to me either. I know you women are all thinking, good excuse, though. She always says no, then she does it for the wrong reason. No! And then I can see what she's thinking in the back of her mind. She's like, you know what, if we do it now, we don't have to do it tomorrow. Might as well get it over with. Then I get that really sexy come on. Okay, hurry up. Which just rushes the blood to my private parts, I gotta tell you. Oh, when she says hurry up, you could cut diamonds with this thing. And then when we do it, she doesn't even hustle. That's the most important thing, ladies. Hustle. And I know a lot of you are looking around now. Well, what's hustle? What's he talking about? Hustle's a sports term. It means giving your all 110%. That's what we want. Look, we know the score. We know we're getting older and uglier every day. But so are you. That's why I say, the hell with you good-looking women. Give me a desperate ugly chick that runs out the grounders. That's what I want. Give me a short, bald chick with a mustache that plays tough defense. Fat bitch who dies for those loose balls. I don't care if she got a peg leg and a lazy eye. Come back! I love you! Oh, you're over here. Get over here! You're lucky, ladies. The rumors are true. We do lose our sex drive as we get older. You know, unless we meet somebody new. But in general. I remember when I was in my 20s, I used to go every night. I used to pack my wallet with 10 rubbers, go to bars, try to get laid. I remember one night I went to a bar, I bought a girl a drink, I dropped my wallet, thing hit the floor and bounced back to me. I used to go to women's prisons and make conjugal visits. I didn't even know anybody. I'd just walk in and say, yeah, I'd like to make a conjugal visit. They'd say, who do you want to see? I'd say, who do you got? Who's been here the longest? Who's gonna hustle for Barney Rubble? I'm thinking about cheating on my wife, actually. I never cheated on her before, but, you know, not for lack of trying, you know. Well, I have a logic to it. Think about it, you know. I was thinking about it. You ever have, like, our sex life is broken, and you ever have, like, a broken toaster or a broken appliance? Before you throw it out, what do? Just to make sure it's the toaster that's really broken, you plug it into a different outlet. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta know what's broken, my toaster or her outlet. You know what the real problem with my sex life is? I'm gonna tell you people, because you've been a great crowd. The real problem is, I'm 49 years old, and I have to admit, when my wife and I have sex, I'm starting to experience erectile dysfunction. The crazy thing is, when I'm by myself, I'm fine. In front of the computer, I'm 18 again. Thank you very much. My name's John Lambert. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more laughs on Access TV, live from the Gotham Comedy Club in New York City.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about. Live and uncensored. And I want you to know something, man. We only almost captured live and uncensored. And the only reason why we almost captured it is because you guys kept your clothes on the entire show. If y'all would have got butt naked, that would have really been live and uncensored. Maybe next time I'll be back again. But I want to bring up all the comics that came out tonight. You know what I'm saying? Bring them all up. Give it up for Lil Real. Give it up for Lil Real. Yeah. Give it up for Johnny Lambert. Johnny Lambert, yo. Give it up for John Randall. John Randall. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Yes. And give it up super big for Johnny Lambert. Johnny Lambert. Give it up for Johnny Lambert, y'all. Yeah. I covered everybody. I covered everybody. Listen. And Joe List. Joe List. I almost forgot. Joe List. Give it up for Joe List. Now listen. Now listen. It's 4 beast comics I had come up tonight. And I want to share something before I leave. Because I have 4 rules for a happy romance that I want all the guys to remember. Guys, there's 4 rules to a happy romance. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 rules. Rule number 1, Get you a woman that can make you laugh. That's right. That's a happy relationship. You and her be in the corner giggling, making other motherfuckers jealous. What the fuck I keep laughing about? That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, get you a woman that can cook. Yeah, there's an unspoken epidemic going on in the country with the young girls thinking it's sexy not to be able to cook. Bitch, learn how to cook. You ain't punishing me. Punishing your own future babies that's gonna have to grow up eating dog food. Learn how to cook. Rule number 3, get you a woman that can make love. I ain't got to emphasize how important that is. And rule number 4, and this is the most important rule of all the rules, guys. Never, ever, ever allow any of these 3 women to be in the same room at the same time. My name is Charlie Murphy.